What up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Michael Sports. I'm your host. I go by the name of Mike Ross, man. Big ups to that 501 and that 317. Y'all know how I get down. We back in the building with another one. Yes, sir. And my last show, man, got me to thinking. The 130 division is popping, man. 130 division is straight popping. And I want to know who y'all think will be top dog. Is it Shakur Stevenson, Devontae Davis, Chris Colbert, or could it be somebody else like JoJo Diaz? Could it be the WBC champion Miguel Burchell? Or could it possibly be the WBO champ and Jamel Herring? We got to discuss this 135 division because it's popping, y'all. 135 is popping. Y'all smash that thumbs up on the way in. And let's talk about it. Yes.
Sometimes you got to give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Ross, the boss. This is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Ross, the boss. Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Ross, the boss. Mike on sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. Yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back.
Yes, sir. Mic check. Mic check. How I sound, man? How I sound with Missy? My audio back. Man. Now, how we doing out here? Let me see my mic real quick. Mic check. My audio good. Audio good. Testing. Mic check. How we sounding out there, y'all? Let me see. Mic check. Yo. Mic check. What's going on, motherfucker? Mic, this shit delayed or something. My shit delayed. All right, mic check. How I sound now? Still staticky? I don't know what's going on with the fucking mic, man. Like, this shit don't make no sense. Crazy static. He said crazy static. Yo. Mic check. Yo, mic check. Still staticky? Are we good? We good. Mic check. We good. Yo. Let me see. We good. Yeah, we good, man. I don't know what's going on with this mic shit, man. Oh my God, I cannot even motherfucking get this shit. I don't know what's going on with this mic shit, man. But yeah, what's up, y'all? What's up, man? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I'm your host. I go by the name of Mike Ross, man. Big up to that 501 and that 317, man. Y'all know how I get down. And I've been thinking, man. You know what I'm saying? I do I do a lot of thinking from time to time. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it's about the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time my thoughts be about boxing. Like. So I started to think about the 130 division. And I just feel like this division need a little bit more spotlight. This division need a little bit more spotlight, man. I think it's a lot of good dudes down there at 130. A lot of dudes that maybe a little bit underrated by most people. You know what I'm saying? So I want to ask y'all, Javante Davis. He probably maybe the biggest name at 130. Got a call coming in from my guy D Nice. D Nice, what's going on, big dog? Yo, D, talk to me, man. How you living?
I'm living well, man. I'm living well. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good, man. Trying to get this mic shit figured out. Yeah, man. Talk to me, man. How you feel about this 130 division, man? Who you think will be the top dog eventually?
It's really hard to tell right now, man, because 130 low key lit motherfucker.
Say that again.
The motherfucker right now.
Yeah, it is, man. The motherfucker got a lot of good fighters down there, man.
A lot of good.
They got JoJo Diaz, they got motherfucking Burchell, they got Carl Frampton, they got Shakur Stevenson, Colbert, Javante Davis, Leo Santa Cruz still there. So it's a lot of talent right now at 130.
I'm just afraid boxing politics don't stop a lot of shit from happening.
Like you don't think since that Colbert and Javante on the same side, we can't get them?
No, not no time soon. Not no time soon because it appears that they got Tank on his Money Mayweather shit right now, and not his pretty boy Floyd shit.
Mm. So
And that's just a business aspect.
So like we know Javante got the WBA belt at 130. You know what I'm saying? I believe he has the super. We all know that Shakur Stevenson planning on going down the route of Frampton and our Herring winner. You know what I'm saying? So you don't see a case where both guys or one guy can get like a unification fight with each other. Like you don't see like maybe JoJo Diaz versus like Javante Davis for the IBF strap that Javante had at first, but he lost. But I mean, he could maybe get it back. I mean, I think that's a black and Mexican that should be a good fight, right?
Yeah, I could definitely see that because that's a favorable matchup for Tank.
Yeah, true.
What I'm interested in is the 50-50. You know, the Colbert's vote versus Tank Davis.
So you think Colbert and Tank Davis 50-50?
Yeah, that's a pick'em fight. I can't definitively say who win that fight right now.
I would agree with you. I would agree. But I can definitively say that Tank right now is a top dog at 130, in my opinion. I think he's the biggest
You
draw.
think?
I think
Yeah, he is.
And don't forget who else coming back down on 130.
Who that? White Jesus.
White Jesus. Yeah, Lomachenko coming back down there, man. Loma's gonna be back down there too. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that shit play out, man. Because Loma ain't gonna be no pushover for nobody. But I've been hearing Shakur Stevenson talk about Lomachenko, man. He was just like the dude didn't have no heart.
And I mean, I can understand where you're coming from because the beginning half of that fight with Teofimo Lopez, man, he seemed real tentative. I ain't gonna call him scared.
Hold on, deny. I'm gonna tell you what exactly what the nigga said. I'm talking about He ain't holding no punches, my nigga.
They all have to make something like that. So I don't think it's just what they want. But Clary is incredible, and I'm not letting nobody take no lot about the winner business. So make sure you are fighting us out, Diaz. But we want the. I was leading to that because I agree. I think for Chelsea's number one fight in the division, I like a pretty good competitive skin to overwhelm a great defense. Doesn't matter. Here comes 6, 7, 8. How do you beat Rochelle? You go 30 weight class, so I think that you're gonna need to try to make it healthy a lot.
My bad, y'all. I know this bad radio, but hold on.
You think about you versus that just because Tio was bigger.
You
think about you versus Lomachenko, and would you feel pressure to outdo Teo if you fought him? I'm gonna start off by saying I disagree with that. That just because Tio was bigger, that was the reason. I can't go with that. I think that with that fight, I feel like it had a lot to do with heart. I feel like Lomachenko is a great fighter. I don't take nothing away from him. I feel like he ain't had a heart that night. That dare to be great, and a fighter that don't dare to be great and don't got that kind of heart, I don't feel like will have a chance with me. I don't think that it'll be good for him to come off that loss and get right back in the ring with a Shakur Stevenson. I feel like I'm gonna go in there and beat him up. Because he has heart problems. Like I feel like you can't go no fight for 6 rounds straight and not throw no punches at all. Like, I just don't think that that shows heart. That's not how you dare to be great. You got a power puncher in front of you, a great fighter also. You got to step into the lion's den, and I think he was afraid to step into the lion's den.
Well, Teo got to him. There you have it, man. He said the man got heart problems. He said the man got heart problems, man.
I don't see it that way, man. I think he used his head in that fight, and he ran up against his physical limitation.
Come on, D Nice. You know it's a point in time where you gotta you realize, like, damn, he got popped. He got popped sure enough. But man, I want to win, dog.
I understand that.
And to me, that's when that heart starts to fucking kick in. Like when you really is passionate about winning, like fuck it, bro. If I get knocked out, I get knocked out. But I'm not gonna just lay down for a nigga to pop me and then me back up 5-10 feet. No, and then me not punch for like 6 rounds. No, it's nice.
And I think his heart kicked in the second half of the fight, because that's when he threw caution to the wind and tried to get to it. But again, he ran up against his physical limitation. He too small. He was not the faster fighter, and he was not the more technical fighter. Lopez surprised me in that fight because I didn't think he had that many wrinkles to his game.
Man, all this too small shit. What about Floyd? Floyd was too small for Canelo. Floyd was too small for Oscar. Floyd was too small for goddamn Cotto. Like, come on,
and
man.
ain't none of these other people Floyd Mayweather, man. Floyd Mayweather is an anomaly. Let's exclude him because they not on that level.
Try to think somebody else who was small but got the job done. I can't think about it right now off the top of my
head. I know. you see what happened to Rigondeaux when he jumped in there, and Rick, it ain't had nothing to do with size. With Rigondeaux, he was outskilled. He couldn't put a hand on.
He couldn't even move around like he wanted to because Loma was changing angles on his ass too much.
And that's what I say about Lomachenko. It wasn't just that he was the littler guy. He wasn't the faster guy. He wasn't the stronger guy. He wasn't the more technical guy. Like, he was outmatched all the way around the board. So on top of being small, he just ran up against a wall, man. He go back to 130, and the first person he get in there with gonna be thinking it is what Teofimo did, and he gonna beat the fuck out of somebody.
Now let me ask you this question, D Nice. If you was goddamn me a promoter, right? You had your company, you know what I'm saying? You had an upcoming startup promotion company that had a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? But you didn't really have the crop of fighters that you wanted. But these 3 guys, or we can add these 3 guys right here that I got on the screen right now. And we can add goddamn me Burchell to it. We can add Jojo Diaz to it. We can add fucking Jamel Herring to it. which one of those guys would you sign to try to make big? Like, which one of those guys do you see that maybe has that star potential in them? Because this is a business.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to say, man. I want to go with Burchell, but he don't have the fanfare. I ain't looking at the YouTube. What's the first crop of fighters you got?
Shakur, you got motherfucking Javante, you got Chris Colbert.
Right now I would probably go with what's his name? Shakur Stevenson.
So you would start your company out with Shakur Stevenson, not Javante?
No, because Javante, I think the way, if you're talking about skill set, I think Shakur Stevenson got a better skill set, and I think Javante he's going to have physical limitations. His height, his weight. I can see Shakur Stevenson being at 147 one day. I can't see Javante making it to 147. Same thing with Colbert. Colbert seemed like he's a littler guy. I could see him bottoming out at 140. Yeah, I can't even see Javante. I can't even see Javante at 140 right now.
Yeah, right now, I couldn't see it either. But as he gets older, probably so. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the guys that's gonna move up too. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be the same fighters just at another weight class. But yeah, man, I don't think Javante, man, like at 135, like, bro, you having problems, goddamn me, getting bored. Like, not problems, but you weren't
right, but
you weren't doing it how we expected it to be done. You feel me?
He definitely didn't live up to expectations in that fight.
And for Shakur Stevenson, man, I would agree with you, man. I would hitch my wagon to Shakur Stevenson, honestly, man, because I think Shakur is one of those talents that people are going to appreciate the more he fights. The more he gets in the ring with the top guys, and he make these guys just look like they not on his level, that's when we're gonna start to appreciate him more. And I think he with the right people. But if you ask me, man, I'm just trying to make some money right now, and I need money. I need to get my fucking company out of debt. I'm riding with Javante.
It is.
He got
I mean, yeah, he's established right now, so yeah, that if you just going for the quick buck. But let me ask you this: if you was to take Tank right now to get your company off the ground, who you put him in there with right now?
If I was to take Tank right now to get my shit off the ground at 130, 135,
you need a win. You like?
I need a win. I need a win. I'm calling out Ryan Garcia.
Oh, I don't see Oscar putting him in there.
Don't matter what he been saying. We gonna go check his fucking temperature. He been calling my name out in public. He been telling, what that fucking video at, nigga? Hold on. He been telling everybody he want me next. He want me after he handled Luke Campbell. He want me next. All right.
What happened to their sparring match, Mike?
Bro, hey man, hey. That's internet Twitter shit, man. We talking about real money. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I am Floyd. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like being the promoter right now, y'all. So I'm not literally Floyd, but I am Floyd. I sent an offer out to Oscar, and I make it public. I don't make the details public, but I would make the announcement public, the rollout public. I put it on my IG. Oh yeah, this is a dude been saying he want Tank. And you know what I'm saying? He can get it. We want him next. Offer has been sent. I get on goddamn me the zone with Akim Barak. Offer has been sent. Max on Boxing. Offer has been sent. We waiting on Oscar. They saying they want it. Let's see if they really want it. 50-50 down the line. 50-50. 50-50. Ain't no 8, no, 50-50. You want to come out first? Go ahead. Go ahead. Second, go ahead. Don't matter. You feel me? Because Tank finna beat his ass. I don't think Ryan is ready right now. Not at this moment for Tank, but in a few years, I think he will be.
Well, that'd definitely set him in the that'll push the envelope right there, Jack.
Yeah, that definitely get people to look at either Tank or Ryan Garcia more. And I apologize for this is the 130 division, so Ryan Garcia not at 130. But yeah, man, like between those guys, man. Now, if you ask me who I think the most talented is, I'm kind of torn because I like what I see from Shakur Stevenson last night, but I love what I see from Lil B-Hop last night. I mean, good God Almighty, Lil B-Hop, and everybody's to my he ain't really not gonna he's not getting. I was like, bro, I seen him knock 3 dudes out in a row. You know what I'm saying? His power is developing. His power is developing.
Hey, Mike. How did he get the nickname Lil B-Hop, man? Because I don't see Bernard Hopkins in his style.
My brother, I guess him and he really liked Bernard Hopkins coming up as a kid, and they met, and I guess that just stuck with him. I guess that they, you know how this shit go. All black folks.
Right, I always been wondering that. I've been peeping him out, and I'm like, that don't look like no B-Hop.
They trying to say all black folks look alike, man. That's how they trying to do it.
I could dig it.
But anyway, man. But yeah, man. Like his style and his boxing skill was I don't know how good Jamie was, but I know he was number 3 in the WBA. So take that for what it's worth. WBA is not a great section about it, but it is what it is. But he just made dudes look like he was regular, like extra regular, like nigga, not even 87. Calling nigga 78. You feel me?
Now I think Shakur got the most potential to be the king at 130, simply because of the fighters in the options he have on the fight side.
What you mean?
Like he already in line for a Jamal Herring, who he fighting?
Carl Frampton.
Yeah, he in line for that. He got a line on Valdez.
I mean, Valdez don't want that smoke, man. That's why I ain't put Valdez in the picture.
Yeah, I feel you. Tank is kind of his affiliation is probably gonna be somewhat of a hindrance at 130.
Depends, man, because the way Bob and the way Oscar be talking, they bring up Tank name a lot, bro. They bring up they want to see Tank with Teofimo Lopez, or they want to see Tank with goddamn Ryan Garcia, or they want to see Tank with JoJo Diaz, or we want to see Tank with motherfucking Shakur Stevenson now. We want to see Tank with Chris Colbert now. So Tank name is the name, like honestly, like Leonard Ellaby said. Yeah,
that's not what I'm.
About a month.
That's not what I'm saying, though. I'm not talking about the opposition fighting. I'm talking about his affiliation with Mayweather Promotions.
I don't think that's a problem, bro. Simply because of what Leonard Ellaby said about 2 months ago or 3 months ago. Tank is the biggest name. Star? Tank is the biggest name from 130 to 135. That's the biggest fight for anybody. Right.
Well, I can't give him the biggest name in 135 because Teofimo is clearly over Tank Davis at 135.
I mean, champion-wise, but popularity-wise, I don't know. Go to IG.
Yeah.
Look at the IG numbers. I don't lie. If you that popular, they'll be following you, dog. If you that popular, you feel me?
Yeah, but IG followers don't translate to boxing fans. That's already been proven.
I don't know,
but
bro. We say
the only person I see.
Do you know how many of them IG followers probably illegally streaming that shit? Come on, man.
Yeah, illegally streaming, right? So that don't turn into revenue. That doesn't count.
At that
you know
point. Nah, see, man, the game different now, bro. The revenue come from them just being in your comments, being in your mentions. If a motherfucking if a fucking company see that you got a lot of fucking chatter or whatever the fucking word I'm trying to find going on your content, then they gonna offer you sponsorships for deals and things like that because they know people are watching you, man. So the numbers may not translate on the pay-per-view side, but it definitely translates into revenue. Why you think Ryan Garcia got the gap model? Because he a boxer? Hell no. Because of his IG followers. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I hear you, but only person I see getting a crack at that is JoJo Diaz, man. That's the only person I see in sight for Tank Davis. Like I said, man, and this is just what it appears to be. And this is no knock on Tank Davis because I don't believe he's scared to fight any of these dudes. But it looked like Mayweather is looking for the favorable matchups. They're not looking for 50-50.
I mean,
they looking
JoJo
for
Diaz a champion. It's not a bad fight, though.
who you got in that fight, Mike?
Tank.
Exactly. And he more than likely he'll be the betting favorite.
Yeah.
Now when you
definitely. But I mean, I'm not going to disrespect like JoJo like that because he like at least JoJo got a belt. Danny Garcia didn't have a belt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right?
JoJo got a belt. You know what I'm saying? And I respect JoJo more than I do Leo Santa Cruz. I know Leo been champion at all of those divisions and shit. But guess who JoJo fought that Leo was ducking for goddamn me, I don't know how long. Oh, he's still ducking to this day. To this day, he's still ducking. He got in the ring with Gary Russell. Early on, Gary was handling JoJo ass. Handling his ass. JoJo kind of knows and made a good account of himself later on in that fight. And then he went up and fought fucking Farmer and nigga literally beat Farmer up. I mean, like, we can call it what we want to call it, but he beat Farmer up. He beat Farmer after he had a bad cut. He whooped that boy ass and took his belt. So I respect nigga JoJo Diaz. Big ups to my nigga JoJo Diaz, matter of fact. I met him in Vegas too.
JoJo Diaz nice. Like, don't get it twisted, but I just don't think he can beat Tank.
Absolutely
but
not.
Tank ceiling is limited, man, by the PBC Mayweather model, man. And it seems like they just in-house fights. I don't see them reaching out.
You don't see them branching out for nothing.
No, not for real. Not until the money is too lucrative to pass up. You know, say you put Shakur in there with Lomachenko and Shakur win. But he don't look phenomenal doing it.
Okay.
I could see them sticking Tank in there with Shakur. Because if Tank whooped Shakur, then boom, you done put him on another plateau. But if Shakur get in there with Lomachenko and blow him out the water, there ain't no way in fuck they putting Tank in there with Shakur Steve. Ain't no way.
So who on the PBC side can they put him in there with that's gonna make the fans like accept that shit?
Who you talking about, Tank?
Yeah, like on PBC side, like I'm not seeing much.
It ain't much. It ain't much, and really, I don't know where they gonna go. Man, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be another what's it, Cellular or somebody like that, man.
I just pray they don't put him in there with Abner Mares, man.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
No,
another name.
No, man.
Oh
no,
yeah,
man. He ain't right, man.
I know that. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think about Mares.
Man, look, man, Abner don't need to fight no more.
That ain't how they gonna build it, though. If that fight get made, all you gonna hear about is Mares' accomplishment.
Bro, have you seen that fight? A nigga gonna do an interview with him. They gonna do an interview with him. They gonna ask him like, bro, I know nigga, I better do shit. He better come on my platform. Like, bro, what's up, my nigga? You fighting Tank? Can you see Tank, nigga? The fuck? Damn. Nah, man. I don't want to see that, bro. I think Abner need to focus on commentating on Showtime boxing.
I mean, ask yourself, man, why won't they even put him in there with Gary Russell?
That's a fight that should happen. That's a fight that should definitely happen, man. I think the Gary Russell and Tank Davis fight is a fight that ooh. What about Gary and Chris Colbert?
I can see that. Now that'd be a hell of a fight.
And the winner get Tank.
Yeah, no, the winner don't get Tank.
Why not? It makes sense.
It make a lot of sense.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it make perfect sense, and that's why it wouldn't happen. And it's sad to say, man, but Mayweather Promotions and the PBC, man, they got a strict model, and they seem to be sticking to it. And if you ain't in the plan or you ain't a favorable matchup for their fighter, they not fucking with you at all.
Yeah, it do seem like they outside of Wilder Fury, they really ain't too much budget on the outside of the people. You know what I'm saying?
And even when they picked Fury, I was one of them. I thought that was a favorable matchup for Wilder. I thought Wilder was gonna get him the fuck up out of there. Even in the second fight, I never saw that ass whooping coming. I thought Wilder was gonna put hands on that boy, and so did they.
Mm-hmm.
But Gary Russell and Tank Davis, even Gary Russell coming up, I still got that a 50-50 fight.
Yeah, man. Like I think that gotta be like bound to happen, right? Like Gary been talking and been yapping. And he ain't got Devin Haney. He didn't get motherfucking Bud Crawford. But I mean, he right though. Like
he didn't even get Leo Santa Cruz.
But Leo done now. He don't need Leo. So he done now.
Like, he don't need Leo now. But I'm just saying that's just a pattern.
He need Tank.
He could use Tank, but I don't think the risk is worth the reward for Tank and Mayweather.
Yeah, I don't think Mayweather and them gonna put him in there with Gary Russell.
Because for one, if he beat him, they're gonna say Gary Russell was too small anyway. He was supposed to lose. If he looked bad in there, that's just gonna drop Tank's stock. And then if he lose, oh my goodness, I don't know where you go from there.
Yeah, man, me either. Got to do a rematch, but
yeah, and hope you win that one.
Yeah, man, Gary, dangerous, man. And right now, I feel you. Like on the way they're trying to build Tank, they really try to build him into like a superstar. And I just think Gary doesn't fit that model or fit that bio for them to be for him to be an opponent against Tank.
And with Tank, it's still two major questions that ain't been answered.
What's that?
In his fight.
What's that?
Does he have a gas tank, and does he have a chin?
I mean, he went to the 12th round with Gamboa.
Yeah, that was Gamboa though.
Oh, you mean like if somebody is on the front foot the whole fight on him?
Yeah.
Can he
pressing the action?
Gotcha. Can he survive 12 rounds? I mean, that's a good question. And does he have a chin?
Okay.
I mean,
yeah. Can he take a good shot?
I mean, you know what they say. Most niggas who can give a good shot can't really take one.
Yeah. That's the truth. And even if you can take one, once fatigue set in, your punch resistance drops.
Yeah, fatigue make Cowher a man for real. And you ain't no for that. Well, whoever made that quote up, nigga, is the smartest guy in the world.
Fatigue it was probably a motherfucker who got tired and got knocked out.
Got knocked the fuck out. Take a knee or something. Tank got power who gonna pressure him. I mean,
yeah,
bruh.
And I mean, that's not to say Tank don't got a chin or gas tank. We just ain't seen it yet.
And sometimes, man, it's like You gonna meet a guy that don't give a fuck what kind of power you got, and Tank met him, but he ended up knocking him out. And Pedraza didn't really give a damn about Tank's power. He was coming for on Tank. He just got caught with an uppercut and got fucked up.
He got fucked all the way up.
Yeah. But yeah, man, like somebody, man, like Teofimo Lopez, like say Tank fight Teofimo Lopez. You think Teofimo ain't gonna be on the front foot? He want to prove that his power better than Tank power. You feel me? Like
the whole fight.
It's gonna be something.
I don't believe.
Go ahead.
I don't believe Tank can beat Teofimo Lopez.
I don't know yet. I don't
believe it. I
honestly, bro, I don't know if Tio can take a big punch.
That's true too.
I mean, that's
true
too. The factor too. Like, what if Tank land one of them shots on Tio? Then what? And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we gotta see it. Like, I'm not gonna say one guy is better than another guy, but I do think just by looking from my eye test, like I do think the way Devin Haney, and especially the way Shakur Stevenson, them guys are experts at keeping that little half step, full step range on their opponents. You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas judge range so damn good, it's ridiculous, man. I don't know if y'all see it in the fights, but Shakur Stevenson is always doing half step back, half step forward, half step back, half step forward, and keeping that jab out just to make sure he can get leverage on his shots when he needs to. And Devin Haney's the same way, man.
I like both of them. I definitely like both of them. And going into the Gamboa fight, I had Devin Haney and Tank at a 50-50, but after that fight, I don't know if Devin Haney got enough power to keep Tank off his ass.
You better ask Floyd Senior about that.
Yeah.
You better ask Floyd Senior about that.
They say he whooped him in sparring.
Whooped the shit out of him in sparring. They made him get out the ring. He said,
"That was many moons ago.
I'm done." Nigga, that's the story that I heard. Made him get out the fucking ring, bro. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, we can say all this shit about Devin Haney we want to, like motherfuckers just not rushing in on Devin Haney though. Niggas just not rushing in on Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying?
That's true too. And if we going by sparring stories, Devin Haney don't stand a chance against Shakur Stevenson.
That's right. I ain't want to say nothing. I ain't want to say nothing, man.
Because I caught a glimpse.
I ain't want to say nothing, man.
I caught a glimpse of that first sparring match that they made Dante's Boxing Nation take down.
Yeah. Shout out fucking Dante, man. Dante a legend in this shit, man. Big ups to fucking Dante's Boxing Nation, man. That nigga ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. His shit was the first shit that I was watching.
Me too.
Him and Kurt, because Kurt had went back to the military or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He went back overseas, but every Sunday night, bro, I used to watch them brothers, man. I started
watching.
Go ahead.
I first started watching Dante's and 78 Sports.
I was watching Dante's only, nigga. I ain't know about 78. I ain't know about nobody. Then Dante ass started to goddamn me not doing shit every Sunday. I'm like, bro, what are we doing, Dante? I'm coming here ready for this show and you ain't here. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I don't know what's going on, but you know what I'm saying? But then this when I started, I found TPV. And I was like, at first, bro, I was like, man, this shit whack, man. These niggas playing too many sound bites and shit, man. I'm trying to get to the boxing, bro. What's going on with this whack ass shit, man? I ain't trying to hear these nerd ass niggas talk. And then I just started listening to him. I'm like, oh, all right. These niggas ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of good at what he do. He a good antagonist or whatever. So then
say that shit again. Say that shit.
Oh yeah. He definitely a good at.
Oh wait.
So nigga, I guess I started watching them niggas, man. Watching niggas, I started watch them niggas heavy, like every week, heavy. You know what I'm saying? And one thing led to another. And shit, nigga got on that motherfucker. He got on that bitch. But yeah, man, big ups to Dante Boxing Nation though, man. Yeah, them sparring, man. them sparring videos, bro. Them hoes right there. Them is like gold. But I honestly think we ain't gonna get them high level sparring videos no more. Like we ain't gonna get no Sean Porter and Keith Thurman shit leaked out. We ain't gonna get Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson on that shit no more. I don't think we are.
Maybe once they've established themselves, but coming out the gate, no, you ain't gonna see that for many years.
Man,
and even in the video that stayed up on Dante's Boxing Nation, Shakur was still getting the better of that. It seemed like Haney was just trying to impose his size on him.
Yeah.
So that's judging from that. That's why I put Haney under Shakur, even though he bigger. I think once they meet, Shakur gonna have a skills advantage over Haney.
Yeah, I mean, I think the skills are pretty much right there with each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't think one guy is overly skilled than the next guy. I think the skills are there. I just think that it's gonna come down to that dog, man.
Yeah.
To that dog.
Yeah.
And when
to me though, it seemed like Shakur's progressing a little faster than Devin Haney.
We can say that, but don't forget, like, and I hate when people. I ain't talking about you, but I just hate when people like to omit. Devin went after Lomachenko, my nigga.
Yes,
he could have went down any other sanctioned body he want. He went down the WBC that Loma had before he unified. Before he fought that nigga overseas. He said, I want Loma. When nobody's talking about Loma like that, then T.O. started winning, started doing his backflips, and his dad started chirping. Then they started talking about Loma. You know what I'm saying? And Bob just like, fuck it. We need a franchise. I can't because, but man, look, Bob know what he doing. All right?
Yeah, he do.
Bob know what he doing. Bob been in the sport a long ass time. He knew from the Salido loss. I can praise Loma all I want to. I can say he the next Muhammad Ali, but I'm really just trying to make money off of him. I know if I put him in there with Devin Haney or Teofimo Lopez, it might probably not going to come out the way I want it to come out with Loma. So why risk him getting beat up by Devin Haney?
Exactly.
When I got a superstar of my own, he can get beat up by the I promote. Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's not. And that ain't no disrespect to Bill or Devin or none of that shit. It's just business.
They was on the wrong side of the street.
It's business. That's what y'all say about Bud, right? It's business.
In that instance, Bob Arum was getting his Don King on. It didn't matter who won that fight because they were both in-house. So, all of the accolades stayed, with Top Rank.
Yeah, it ain't matter who won that fight. Nigga said again, didn't I? He could have been a draw. He don't give a damn. The champion come home with me.
Bob Arum rode there with Lomachenko and left with Teofimo.
And Mr. Vegas, it's always business with all the promoters, bro. Why you think Earl ain't fought Bud yet? He handling business for Al Heyman on the PBC side. So it's always business with all them niggas, man. That's what the fans
I don't believe you.
I'm not here to blame anybody, y'all. I don't blame one promoter or the network or none of that shit. I'm here to have a voice to try to make people hear me. I just want to see the fight. I want fans to get on board with me. It ain't about the splits. It ain't about the money. It ain't about the promoter. It ain't about the network. It ain't about none of that shit. I want to see if what I think about Terrence Crawford is true. And the only way I can do that, the only way I can know that is by him fighting Errol Spence.
Yeah, that's all I'm on. And being the fact that I stream most of the shit now, I'm not mad. Shit, put it on. I watch.
Oh, no. But with all the respect, with that fight, I told myself back in 2016 when I first, my nigga, I was a complete, you talking about a casual, D Nice. I was a casual in 2016. I'm talking about a nigga that didn't know nothing like I know now. I'm not even a tenth of what I know now. But I knew D Nice. Just by a nigga watching boxing for about a week. I said that boy Earl Spence and Buck won't go have to meet up, right? I know that 140 and 147, but they look about the same size. I knew from then them niggas was gonna have to meet up, not knowing boxing from the back of my motherfucking a cereal box. You know what I'm saying? I knew back then that them niggas had to meet up because I just recognized the fucking talent. So with that being said, bro, it's like all this shit that people like to argue about and make shows about and A side this and B side that and we gonna go 65-35 and cool, my brother. How much you getting from them? You doing all this pom holding? Are you even coming to the fight with him? Is he even bringing you to the fight? Are you going to a camp? Are you ain't going to camp either? But so you worry about this. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not that invested in these niggas, man, like that, bro. I don't give a damn about the A side, B side. If I do a show on there, it's a show for entertainment only. I really don't give a fuck. I mean, I'm going to be goddamn outlandish on that show, too. You feel me?
Hey, Mike.
Go ahead.
I got to tap out, man. Salute. I'm going to get with you.
We've been on with you 40 minutes. Nice damn. My bad, homie. I ain't mean to keep you that long.
No, don't worry about it, man. I got some shit to do. I'm going to hit you back, though.
All right, D-Nice, man. My brother. Stay up.
Already.
Yes, sir, man. But yeah, man, I'm final thoughts, man. I know I ain't know the show was gonna be this long. I thought it'd be like a 20-minute show. But the 130 division is bright, man. The future is bright for the 130 division, man. I love what I'm seeing. I love those three guys right there on the screen. I think it's gonna be one of the best divisions for a long time. If you want to be like D Nice and you want to call and give me your opinion before we get up out of here, you can. 317-220-6995. And if you ain't already subscribed to the channel on YouTube, please go ahead and do that. Boxing Talk with Mike on Sports. Like and subscribe to the channel. Super chat if you enjoyed the content. If not, just please smash that thumbs up button, man. Get them likes up, man. Get them likes up, man. Please get them likes up. I need them likes, man. I need people to see my channel more and more so we can goddamn me grow. I'm trying to get. I want to get big, man. I want to have 400-500 people watching this shit. You feel me? I want to be like y'all, bro. I want to be like y'all, man. I want to have 400-500 people watching. We're gonna get there one day. Get them likes up, man. Come on, man. Get them likes up. Yeah, if you want to call in, you can. If not, then we're going to get on down, man. Big ups to Shakur Stevenson. Big ups to Javante Davis. Big ups to Chris Colbert. Big ups to JoJo Diaz. Yeah. Big ups to Miguel Burchell. And big ups to goddamn me, Jamel Herring. Jamel Herring got something to say about this division too. He got something to say about this division too. Hey, 402. Talk to your boy, man. What's going on?
Yo, Mike, what's happening, home?
What happening, homie?
Hey, man, first of all, I want to say thanks for having the platform available for people like me to even reach out and say what's up to you, man. I appreciate that.
All love, brother. We come to Mike Sports. We ain't got no animosity towards nobody. We're going to joke a little bit and we're going to talk boxing.
Hey, as long as you keep rolling like that, we is big, bro. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about that, man. Just focus on keeping that integrity, you know what I mean, on sport. And like you said, not worrying about pocket watching them. We just want to watch them, see if they can fight in the pocket, you know. And I think that front foot thing that you brought up earlier, was excellent. You know what I mean? As far as the fighters being able to adapt and, you know, be able to adjust. You
Bruh,
know,
that's one of the biggest things that people don't even realize. And it really has a lot to do with your cardio too. Like if you can stay on the balls of your feet like that and move in that position back and forth, and just really dictating the range. Because that's what boxing is like all about, man. Getting leverage on your shots, dictating the range, and when it getting inside, making sure you know how to get your shots off on the inside but still protecting yourself. So Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, to me, they do it the best I've seen of the young fighters. And Chris Colbert did it pretty good last night too. I give him credit for that too.
and that's the thing that I love, you know what I mean? And as you know, while we waiting on fights in different divisions, you know what I mean? It seemed like the division under that division all of a sudden heats up. You know what I mean? When we was waiting for 47, all of a sudden 40 got jumping. Then when we start waiting for 40, it looked like 35 started jumping. Now we waiting on 35 and 30 just jump off. You know, just like, man, you gotta love it, man, you know? And the thing that I had noticed though last night with Shakur and first of all, he put some punishment on that guy, man. That guy Khan, he got a chin, man, and I want to salute him for being able to make it the 10 rounds. You know, if I was in his corner, I would have stopped it after the 7th or something, man. I mean, you know, so Shakur, like you said, he almost like a you know, major league as far as getting the range, being able to have the front foot, but I think he still was lacking that shot that could have just put an end to the fight last night, you know. And I know as well with Devin, you know, we kind of waiting on both of them to get their man strength up. But like you said, Prime,
man, you gotta get the right opponent, somebody who's willing to engage. Like last night, Khan, he wasn't there to win. You know what I'm saying? Like he was there for his check and not to be knocked out. He never really was the person to come forward and throw a 1, 2, 3, 4 punch combination. It was always a big one, a big wind up, a jab and a big wind up. He worked the jab all night. You know, maybe a big shot that maybe grazed him, or one may have landed, but most of them missed him. You feel me? So it wasn't.
Yes, sir.
It wasn't like Khan was a opponent who was like gung ho about winning this fight. To me, he didn't really seem like he wanted to be victorious last night. He was more satisfied with going the 10 rounds and not getting knocked out. You know what I'm saying? And he was doing a lot of clinching and things like that too. But I feel like once these guys get in the ring with the opposition that we're talking about now, like the Jamil Herrings of the world, or the Miguel Burchels of the world, or the Teofimo Lopez of the world that Devin Haney wants. If they get in the ring with those kind of guys, somebody who's going to engage, then those shots that they normally throw and we don't see, somebody who's trying to engage with you and who may be moving into a shot and you catch him, bam, then your power, oh shit, he does have some kind of power. You feel me? So it's all about the style matchup, man, and the opponent and what mindset the opponent gonna have. If you got a mindset of I'm not getting knocked out and I'm cool with going 10 rounds, then you probably won't get a knockout.
Right, but now the thing I wanted to say with that, I thought that was it's just my opinion, you know what I mean, for like you're saying, when you want to see two fighters testing skills, they boxed a little bit too dirty for me. You know what I mean? It was a lot of low blows and like I said, Khan had a lot incoming, you know what I mean? So it was hard for him to mount an attack, I guess, for you know, getting tattooed up pretty good. You know, but he still put on what I would consider a professional performance, though. You know what I mean? I think that he has nothing to be, you know what I mean, embarrassed or ashamed about. You know, he wasn't the favorite. He was like a 50-1 underdog. So, you know, we seen favorites come in and give less effort than that. So I just wanted to commend him for being able to do that. And but like you saying though, you know what I mean, and that's why I love this topic that you have with these 130 pounders, because that's the great thing about boxing. Like you said earlier, you know, it's about the styles. You know what I mean? And now it gets to be about, well, who gets to make the most money, who can sell. You know, it's not about, you know, so much the competition now. But the thing that's so great about boxing is that even when you start to hold it up, other things break free. You know what I mean? So that gives more light for Haney, for Shakur, for Tank to be able to, you know, give them a chance to shine like you gave me a chance to shine. So I just want to thank you, Mr. Mike. You the man. Keep doing what you're doing. God bless you, brother. Appreciate you.
Thank you, brother, for calling in, bro. I appreciate the support, man. For real, man. Big ups to my guy. Big ups to my guy, man. Yeah, man. I think that's pretty much it for tonight, man. We almost going an hour strong. Mike on Sports, man. Like and subscribe to the channel. If you're watching me on Facebook, go ahead and follow my Facebook page. Then we got another Skype call coming in. All right, fuck it, let's go. Yo, 773, talk to me. 773, talk to me, man. What's going on with y'all?
What's up, Mike? How's my audio? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, it's good. It's good. Who it is?
Okay. I think that
give me your
Devin
name,
Haney,
man. Give me your name, big dog. I want to know how to address you.
But bro, it's Jermaine. I shared this shit on my Facebook before.
I bet.
You probably yeah. But yeah, you know, I think Devin Haney gonna rise to the top. You know what I mean? But last night Shakur, he showed me a totally different level of just boxing, period. It was just beautiful boxing. I mean, just the way he manipulates the distance, where he's there, then he's not, then he's there, then he's not. That shit is hard. That's not easy. You know what I mean? That's not easy to do. And he made it happen. And Toka Khan he's not a bad fighter at all. You know, I've watched him like up close. I've seen him at the Nationals and shit. And he beat some guys that I thought was, you know, really tough. You know what I mean? So I've made sure to watch this fight just because I know, you know, Toka Khan or whatever. So I'm like, if Shakur can dominate him, now he's truly, you know, he's special to me. That was my impression going in. He just destroyed him, man, easily. You know, easily walked him down, controlled the distance with the jab, left hand to the body. It was just very simple. He made what I think is a good fighter look very, very ordinary. And Toka Khan, I'm not gonna say he didn't come to fight. I just think he got hit with that motherfucking jab in the first round, and then they got stopped early on. He hit him real hard. I think that just took the fight out of him. I think Khan winning that ticket, Shakur was a little boy. You know what I mean? And you know, he underestimated him. I think you know, but I do think Devin Haney going rise to the top. People not giving him his just due because he ain't got some big names, but they fail to mention that he was chasing motherfuckers down. He tried to get the Loma fight. Loma ducked him. You know what I mean? He ducked him. He's like, no, we're not fighting Haney. He didn't even acknowledge the man. We're gonna fight, you know, Teofimo. Teofimo left the little tournament that they was having to go to a whole different sanctioning body. He didn't want no smoke. People giving Devin that duck work, but I do think that Shakur and Devin gonna meet up probably around like 140, 147 even. But I just think that they are the two. I don't know a whole lot about Lil D-Hop, Chris Colbert, or whatever, Showtime. I think he called himself now Prime Time or some shit. I don't know a whole lot about him, but I tried to, you know, catch a little bit of his last night too. He's pretty solid, but I don't think he's at the level of, you know, Shakur and Devin Haney. But I want to know what you think about Gary Russell in this equation. I kind of, you know, the whole shit with him and Devin Haney kind of made me lose a little bit of, not respect, but it made me kind of like, okay, he is capping. But I would like to see him fight Shakur. and I do think that they thoroughly avoided him at 126. I don't think. I think Andre Ward, like, no, we ain't gonna do that right now. We're gonna let you get a little stronger and let him get a little older, type shit. What you think about Gary Russell in that equation against Shakur? I think Devin too big, but Shakur Stevens and Gary Russell Jr.
When it comes to Gary Russell, man, I think Gary Russell would be a good part of this equation. You know what I'm saying? Even at 130, we seen him talk shit about Javonte Davis. We seen him talk shit about Shakur Stevens. He said, "Hey, little buddy can get it too." So I mean, Gary is a good matchup, but Gary's dangerous though, and Gary's with Al Heyman. So I think the more likely opponent for Gary is probably a fight with Javonte Davis, not really Shakur Stevenson. I don't think they're even in the same sanctions bodies, and Shakur Stevenson path is pretty much cleared out. He is looking at the winner of Carl Frampton and Jamel Herring for that WBO belt, and then he wants to go after the winner of Oscar Valdez and Miguel Burchell for a unification. So I think his side is pretty mapped out, but when it comes to Javonte Davis' side of the equation, it's kind of hazy over there. It's kind of gray. And Gary Russell could be a good opponent for Javonte Davis, especially in that Baltimore, DC, DMV kind of area where they can do a big fight there.
No, yeah, I mean, Gary Russell ain't no opponent for nobody, but I do think that'll be a great fight. But I don't think. I mean,
let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest now. Gary Russell is the opponent. He's not going to be the A side coming into the fight.
No, he's not going to be the A side.
I'm not saying he's a pushover, but he is being brought in as an opponent, and he is probably going to be expected to lose in a matchup between Shakur Stevenson or Javonte Davis. I think it's safe to say that the bookies will probably have them a favorite, maybe even a slight favorite, but still a favorite over Gary Russell.
Man, that's gonna be good odds. If the odds are good, I'm betting with Gary. If he's the underdog, shit.
Already.
I think he'll beat Tank. I don't know if he'll beat Shakur, but I think he will beat Tank handily because he's too fast and he's slick as hell. He's not gonna get hit that much. But Tank, well, I don't know. I just want to see the fights, man. I want to see the fights.
Well, me too, Jermaine. Me too, big dog. Anything else you want to say, man, before we get on down?
No, shit. You all good, bro. Just keep doing what you're doing. I'll be popping in and out. When I'm, I've been following you since you was on the TBV,
yes, sir,
or whatever. So I just followed you to Mike on Sports. That's all.
I appreciate it, brother.
No, you're all good, bro. Just keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yes, sir, man. We're gonna keep rocking out, Jermaine, man. Thanks for calling in, homie.
Go ahead.
Big up to my guy Jermaine for calling in, man. I appreciate everybody who called in today. Yeah, man. Gary Russell, I know he's not a opponent per se, but he's definitely gonna be brought in, and he's not gonna be the favorite in those fights. But not saying that he can't win those fights. I'm just saying that he's probably would not be the favorite in those fights. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, we're going to get on down. Smash that thumbs up button on your way in, on your way out. It don't matter. Big ups to everybody that joined the show today. And until next time, man, this has been Mike on Sports, but y'all know how I get down. Y'all know how I get with it, man. Big ups to everybody out in the chat. Shout out to Shiloh, N1 mixtape player, D. Ray, Boxing IQ 360, Goods, too. Robmon Big R. Big ups to everybody out in the chat, man. We got Mr. Vegas, Yogi the Bear, Super Moist German Chocolate, Kimura White. Who else we got out there in the chat, man? Brian Jones. Who else we got? D-Ray. I already said D-Ray. Jordan Bradley. Man, Undisputed Truth. You know what I'm saying? Late Show 42, Rabisky. Man, Zeno Gray. What's good? Majid, what up? What up, Majid? What up, Mark Blake? You know what I'm saying? G Mays, what's good? Trey Miller, what's good? Yeah, big ups to everybody. 777 Eternal Son of Allah. What's good? Marlon So Icy Sims. What up, brother? Big ups to everybody out in the chat, man. D Nice. What up, D Nice? Yeah. Shout out to everybody out in the chat, man. Showing Michael Sports some love, man. I appreciate it, man. Mad Dog. H, what's good, homie? What's good, Mad Dog? Hey, man, y'all smash that thumbs up button, man. We out this bitch, homie. Yes, sir. Man, y'all remember how Tank did Leo? Damn, Tank did Leo bad. Look at Leo, man. Leo probably still asleep.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over